Hi guys, welcome back. I'm in the process of getting this Toyota 2 SKS532 skid steer going. Well, the first order of business is to replace the tires that were flat. I had two on that side and one worn out one on this side. I found Walmart.com had tires for cheap, so I bought the cheapest tire on Walmart. The tire I selected is this Samson premium skid steer tire. Here's a tag from it. It's a Samson premium 10 by 16.5. That would be a 215 width, 16.5 rim size. It's their L-2D, which is a premium skid steer tire. If I look at the sidewall, it says heavy duty sidewall, nylon, tubeless. It has the rim guard, has your size, Samson, your 10 ply rating. It would be in the load range E with a maximum load of 4,710 pounds at 75 psi. A maximum working speed of 5 miles per hour. Obviously this is intended for the US market, given the weight is only in pounds, the speed is in miles per hour, and the pressure is in psi. It obviously is made in China. So in May of 2024, I purchased this tire for approximately $110 US with free shipping. Yeah, that's a dramatic discount. Okay, so you can see the tread pattern. So your standard skid steer style tread pattern. So let's see if we can get a weight on this thing. I have a scale here, which can be a little sketchy. There it goes. Okay, there's your 0. Okay, so we got 44 pounds. Let's try it again just to be sure. Step off. $44 pounds. I have what I removed from the skid steer is a damaged Camso SKS532 skid steer tire. This Camso tire is noted to be a 10-16-5, but it's also marked as 265-70-16-5. It has your impact guard here, which is about a 1/4 inch wide, maybe 8 or 10 millimeters. Then it also denotes your rim guard, which is this large protrusion right here. And that is intended to protect your rim from damage, although it possibly could damage this rim guard, but it will protect your rim. Now on the Samson tire, the rim guard just is a depression for the rim to sit into. It doesn't really have a large bumper. The Camso tire indicates maximum pressure of 75 psi. Here it says made in Sri Lanka. Made in Sri Lanka. So let's get a weight on this Camso tire. The tread is very good. The tire was damaged. That's why it's being replaced. $50.8 pounds. And again, we get 50.8 pounds. So what are we getting that gives you 6 more pounds of tire? You can see there is about just under 8.5 inches. The width of this tire is just over 8.5 inches. So we're losing a 1/4 inch in width. Now this is not a new tire, but we can, well, let's just go here. Okay, so right there, we're just under, we're about 690 thousandths of an inch. Okay, very little wear on this tire. The Samson in the same location has 590 thousandths of an inch. Then at the shoulder, that's got to be about right. That's about 1 1/8 inches. The shoulder on the Samson is under 1 inch, 940 thousandths. So you get a lot less rubber. Now you can see the cute contours of this Camso. The Camso has these steps on the backside. I'm not sure they do anything, but it does have steps. It's got these contours cut out in the tread. And it's got these in the bottom of the tread. You can see this has still got some pieces on it, so it hasn't been in a lot of mud. Okay, this one is just all smooth. Inside the tire, it has your normal little dimples to keep, if it does have a tube, it keeps the tube from sticking. I believe that's what the purpose of those, although it is a tubeless tire. And the Camso has the same styling inside the tire. How wide is the bead? They're about the same. I can't show it because it would take my tripod, but around the circumference of the tire, I have 7 foot 6 inches on the Samson tire. On the Camso tire, I have the same circumference. Now here's another Camso tire that's inflated. So you can see the profile. This is how it looks on the skid steer. I haven't checked the pressure, but I would guess it's at least 60 psi. Looks good. And it looks a little radiused in the center, but that's perfectly normal. And this is your Samson tire. So it too looks pretty good. It has a crown in the middle. You can see how the rim guard works right there. So it does provide protection for the rim. Obviously these wheels at 30 years old are seeing some damage. As reading reviews of these, somewhere along the way they found some Samson tires have leaked through the casing, indicating you would have air leaks. That's unsubstantiated, and I really doubt somebody would sell a tire like that. But that would be a complaint. So it's clearly an economy tire. Maybe a tire to put on a skid steer you're selling, or like myself, to use light duty on a farm. Are they worth $110? I think so. If I was paying somebody to install them, I still think they'd be okay, but maybe not quite as good. So again, what do you get for your extra money with the Camso name brand tire? You get a tire that's 8 millimeters wider and 6 US pounds heavier. That's about it. It also had this Goodyear tire on it. So just for comparison's sake, here's a Goodyear. This Goodyear was made in USA. Has your Goodyear diamonds on it. Has your load range C. Listed as a 6-ply tire. It's called a super single. There's the tread pattern you got on your old Goodyear. Very, very much like the Samson. Okay. The Samson has more spacing between the lugs. And you can see this worn out Goodyear is 42 pounds. But that's missing all the tread. So I don't think that Samson is that far off from a Goodyear. 4 pounds of rubber. The Camso is definitely the premium tire. But yeah, so I think for your money, although this may not be a premium skid steer tire, it's not a bad deal. One more thing to add. I have this tire durometer. It doesn't say what scale it uses, and obviously there's no calibration. Let's just see what we get. So, pressed into the rubber, we're at 68. Try a different spot. 74. In a different spot yet. 65. Now, again, this is an aged Camso, so I would expect it to be harder. But it comes in at 70. 66. 72. 60. And this aged Goodyear, 72, 72, there. So, I don't know if that tells you anything, but for $110, I think the Samson certainly is worth it. You're giving up 6 pounds of tire, but it's about the same circumference, and it'll get you down the road. So, hey guys, thanks for watching, and follow along with my adventures. That's the way I do it.